What is going on, my lovely Scorpios? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, my love. So let's see what is going on for you guys. Now, guys, I'm recording this on Halloween, Tuesday, October 31st. All right. But whenever you guys find this reading is when it's for you. All right. Now, guys, this will be for all Scorpio placements. All right. Keep in mind, it could be your energy that I'm picking up on or the energy of someone or something around you. And just a disclaimer, my loves, that I will never ever contact you guys for a reading. If someone does, it is a scammer pretending to be me. So please be careful, Scorpio. Do not get got. Hello, everybody who is here live. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. All right. So, Spirit, can you please show me what is going on with my lovely Scorpios? What is the energy right now with Scorpio? What is going on with Scorpio? All right, so interesting. As I was shuffling, guys, this card popped out, but I put it back in. I was still shuffling. All right, here it comes again. So we have the Star card reversed. Okay, so there's something here that you guys may have lost faith in. We have the Queen of Wands reversed, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like this reading is about to be like a novella. All right. The Fool card reversed. See, we have the Ten of Pentacles here that talks about abundance. It could be, a large sum of money coming in, a promotion, something that has to do with this abundance. But all the cards around this, guys, it's anger. It's someone losing faith in something. It's someone realizing something's a big mistake. But then you have the Ten of Pentacles, so it doesn't fit these other cards. All right. We have the King of Pentacles. Some of you could have been dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay. But with the Three of Wands reversed, the Moon card reversed, maybe you're realizing something's like some sort of scam or something, because it's like, I see wealth and I see a person of power here, but everything around it is so like fucked up. So it's like there's abundance here, but my question is, how is this abundance achieved? Let's keep going. We have the Knight of Cups. All right, this is your energy here, Scorpio. Let's piece this together. What's going on? Actually, guys, I love readings where like the answer doesn't come to me right away, because it's like, this is going to be interesting. I get bored when shit is too easy. You know what I'm saying? Six of Pentacles reversed. Five of Pentacles. Something went from the 10 of Pentacles to the 5 of Pentacles. Like, I'm seeing something here that went to shit. Some sort of secret was found out. I think, like, somebody was on a high with something, but then you realize that it was... The facade is over. Someone's been exposed about something. All right. I think that there is someone that was all like, like, oh, I got this and I got this and I can do whatever I need and look at all this money. And then you find out that like maybe this wasn't their money, or maybe someone stole something from someone else. Like something that looked like the 10 of Pentacles ended up being the 5 of Pentacles. Guys, these are like exact opposite energies. All right. This is, booking trips anywhere without having to check your bank account. This is having to check your bank account before getting one item off of the dollar menu. Okay. This is not rags to riches. This is riches to rags for somebody. All right. All the other characters showing up are in the reverse. You guys, you're upright. So maybe you're witnessing or you witnessed the downfall of something. You witnessed like someone or something that was full of shit just kind of lose it all. Some of you may have been affected financially by this, or affected, your stability could have been affected by this. But for a lot of you, you saw this happening and you protected what you had. You didn't fall for it. Like, I really feel, Scorpio, that you guys are seeing the downfall of something or of someone. For some of you, this could be you, but with that Knight of Cups upright, for a lot of you, it's not going to be you. It's going to be something that you're witnessing. Page of Cups. So I feel like this is an issue that you guys are talking about or something that you're addressing. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Someone's losing a lot and they're pissed. Like someone's pissed. All right. It is Scorpio season. Guys, happy birthday. Happy birthday, guys. I've been going through a lot this month, all right? So I'm just getting back to the groove. All right? Happy birthday, guys. Yeah, there's someone here who's really upset at this loss. We have the Magician reversed. Yeah, guys, somebody, they play too much. Somebody really wanted to come off like they knew what the fuck they was doing. Like they had their shit together. No, the fuck they did not. Not at all. All right. Somebody was really manipulating something. Someone really wanted to look like they were whatchamacallit. Someone really wanted to look like they weren't, but somebody was just finessing something, guys. And I feel like this is something that like you may have tried to be with it, but unfortunately, guys, if you were part of this, I do think that you're going to be exposed. But that's for the Scorpios that were in on this. For the Scorpios where you were just witnessing it, obviously you're not going to be, part of any of the consequences that come from this. But let's see, we have the Strength card. Okay. The Seven of Wands. So guys, you took your power back. You're standing your ground right now. Okay. So for a lot of you, again, I don't feel like this was you. Okay. But we know that with every single sign, 100% of the sign can't be innocent. You know what I'm saying? So for some of you, you are catching, some consequences here. But for a lot of you, I don't feel that you are. I feel like this is just, I feel like you guys are witnessing the downfall of something or someone. All right. We have the World card reversed. The High Priestess reversed. You guys aren't over this, but you're aware that if you stay connected to this, that you end up catching repercussion too. Okay. Whether this is a person, place, or thing, it's like you don't want to be there when the cops come to raid the spot. All right, because you're gonna be locked up even if you have nothing to do with it. You're there by association. Whether this is actual physical real jail or spiritual jail. There's someone here, guys, that you cannot be connected to right now. You cannot be in the shit that they're about to get. All right. I feel like someone's drowning. And, if this was something where you had your life vest on and you know you're going to stay above the water, sure, you could get them. But in this case, I feel like there's only one life vest. And I feel like if you give them the life vest, they're going to be, oh, thanks. And then they're going to swim away from you and you're going to drown. Okay, that's really how I'm feeling here. Like, I feel like you wanted to see better in someone or something, but deep down inside that there's struggle here, that there's pain here. 6 of Cups reversed and the Temperance card. Yeah, guys. As much as it breaks your heart, you have to leave this in the past. Okay, for some of you, maybe this was someone that you looked up to, or maybe this is someone that you were really cool with, or you adored in some way, shape, or form. But you're realizing somebody was part of some fucked up shit. Yeah, see, a lot of you're not in this. As long as you drop whoever or whatever this is, whoever was holding those secrets, whoever was doing this fucked up shit, and they knew they were doing it, like they knew they were moving like this, all right? As long as you guys stay away from that, you're fine. I see blessings, I see fortune, all right? I see you guys putting in work and getting everything you wanted and needed in your life, all right? So I think that you guys are fine. But Scorpio, you're getting to a point where you have outgrown somebody or something that is just so fucking corrupt. All right. This is like someone that will take a trip and flex or some shit, or like go shopping and buy all this shit. And like everyone's like, oh my God. And you could be like, yo, like I thought this person wasn't doing that well, but I guess they got their shit together. And then, you could be at their house and like you hear like their dad scream or some shit. And everyone's like, yo, what happened? What happened? And he's like, my money in the safe. Where'd it go? It was there this morning. And then you look at the person that's like, wait, didn't you just get all this shit? Didn't you just come back from a trip? Or didn't you just pay for it? Like, and you start to put 2 and 2 together. Like somebody's team, like they was doing good, but like it was only because they were doing really fucked up, corrupt shit. It's like, no, they only have that because they stole that. They only have that because they used that person to get it. Like this is, guys, what you're whoever this is not somebody that earned something. Absolutely not. If you say work to this person, they're gonna be like, huh? Work? What does that mean? This is not someone that earned whatever they had. And the little time that you believe their facade. All right, because you're seeing the truth and it's like, oh, okay, this person isn't doing as well, or this person isn't making the best decisions, or this person doesn't have, money like that, but like, guys, you're getting the facts. You're finding out the complete truth of someone's facade. Okay. And you ain't fucking with it. For a lot of y'all, I feel like this is someone that you had a lot of love for. Yeah, 10 of Wands reversed, the Ace of Swords. All right. Like, despite how much I love you, I'm going to have to do that from a distance. I'm going to have to cut this shit out. You guys are choosing yourself over someone. Okay. And this has to be such a big issue because Scorpio, like, just like Taurus is, we're opposite signs, but like, you guys can be very loyal friends. All right. You guys can be very loyal friends. All right. And you're going to be more likely to call someone out so that they can correct their behavior so that you can continue to be cool than drop them. Okay. Every Scorpio friend I have has no problem telling me I fucked up. My Scorpio friend from Canada came to visit last week. She was here for 2-3 days. I did something without even realizing. And she was like, Lisette, that was fucked up. And I stopped and I felt so ashamed. And I'm like, oh my God, you're right. I am so sorry. And I caught myself. And I love that. I fucking love a friend that can call me out. Because we got all these fake bitches out here that they don't tell you shit about yourself. And then one day they're like, ugh, sorry, we're not chilling with you. And it's like, yo, like, you don't understand how many relationships, guys, could be saved if people had the fucking balls to speak, if people had the balls to take some accountability. All right? Like, a closed mouth does not get fed. How the fuck is someone supposed to know what the fuck you're thinking and how you're feeling if you ain't saying shit? Speak the fuck up. And y'all got no problem doing that. That's why I fuck with Scorpio. I love it when a motherfucker puts me in my place. All right? Because that shows that you care about me. You don't want me out here looking stupid in these streets. Lisette, that was dumb. Scorpio, thank you. Thank you. And it's not even coming from a place of hate. You're telling people because you care about them. So the fact that whatever you found out about somebody, you're like, shit, I got to drop you. It has to be some heavy shit. All right? Because you guys aren't scared of a little problem. You're not scared of a little fight. You're not scared of a little argument. You're down to talk about it. You're down to say, fuck the text. Like, come see me. Let's talk. Y'all are down for the shits. You know what I'm saying? So this has to be like some A1 like type gravity shit. Like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is this? Yeah, guys, you had no choice. Guys, with what you found out, it gave you no choice. What the fuck did y'all find out? Like, put it in the comments because I'm gonna be reading these comments while eating popcorn. All right, but there's some shit you found out that it just left you with no other option. You had to walk away. No bueno. All right, y'all had to walk away. Y'all had to. There's no other option. Yeah, you let go of someone. You're like, yo, I gotta move on, and you can't come with me. All right. Like, what is this? We have the Queen of Swords reversed. Guys, I've said this, guys, for those of you who have been with me for years, I have said this all the time. Every time a Scorpio is bothered, it always comes out in Queen of Swords energy or a King of Swords energy, but usually the Queen of Swords. Okay? And there's something, guys, with the Queen of Swords reversed, like, not only are you dropping someone, but like your energy towards them is like, you guys are ready to protect yourselves at all costs. Okay? Because sometimes the Queen of Swords reverse can be someone that inflicts self-sabotage, and maybe that's part of it. But no, this Queen of Swords reversed, because the Queen of Swords upright, like, you know, this is someone with poise. This is someone that they're not just gonna, you know, they're not just gonna react. All right. The Queen of Swords plays chess. Life is chess for the Queen of Swords. All right. Like, the Queen of Swords is someone that they peep something, but they're not going to react right away. The Queen of Swords, they're going to get you. They're going to get you. But it's in a way that you don't see coming. It's in a very intelligent and well thought out way. The Queen of Swords reversed. The fact that this is the energy that comes out when it comes to whoever or whatever this is. This is the type of energy, like, if you pull up to my doorstep, it's on sight. No thought, no conversation. I'm destroying your shit. Like, you guys are overly protective. Whatever happened, like, you really do not want something or someone near you. The worst that could have happened has happened. With the Ten of Swords reverse, you're just not trying. All right? You're just not trying to have this problem. Like, guys, you're like, yo, if I need to be alone for the next 5-10 years, that's fine. But that house was not a home, or that place or that environment or that person was not my happiness, and I deserve happiness. And you were an injustice to my happiness. All right. So now I know I can't fuck with you. This wasn't, you know, this wasn't the path for me. The Hierophant reverse, guys, and the Lover's card, again, guys, you had a lot of love for something or for someone, but when you saw the truth of something, there's just no going back, guys. Like, this changed something drastically. Like, guys, this could be something where, like, on Monday you're telling your friends, like, yo, this is the love of my life, like, I'm gonna marry this person, I'm gonna go tell my parents. And on Tuesday, when you met up with your friends again the next day, you're like, yo, fuck them, they're out of the house, I threw all their shit out. And their friends are like, what the fuck, what happened yesterday after we spoke? Like, guys, this is some, like, this is going from an extreme to an extreme. This is an extreme, like, I love you, I fuck with you, to an extreme, like, don't ever fucking come to the city again. Like, this does not feel like a little thing to me. Like, somebody fucking violated, like, all caps, violated. We have the Ace of Pentacles reverse and the Six of Swords, and it was tough for you to leave this behind. You fucked with this, and you fucked with this for a while. All right. But when you saw how corrupt something was, you're like, yo, I can't be associated to you. I can't be associated to this. I can't have my name on the same page as you. I can't have a picture that we're both in. I don't want people to know that I know you. I don't want people to know we ever chilled. Like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? It's like this little feather on my desk, little white feather. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles reversed, the Queen of Cups. You're like, my life is going too well. I'm not about to be tied up with this shit. Nope, y'all do your little shenanigans over there. I got shit I gotta do. I got a life. I got shit to lose. All right, I can't chill with y'all. I got shit to lose. All right, I'm not trying to lose everything I've built. I'm not trying to lose my comfort and my stability for this stupid thing. All right, you guys, like, the Hanged Man. You let this go, Scorpio, because your life is much easier and smoother without it. It's just what it comes down to. All right, we have the Five of Cups reversed, so there's healing. All right, guys, there's healing that comes in once you accept that there's another path for you. Scorpio, I see all this fire energy. So, guys, there could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius that's significant in your life. But aside from that, what I'm really picking up on is that you guys are so ready for something so powerful and so big, and something that's going to demand your attention. Let's see if I can speak today. I really see you guys doing something where you're really about to shine. All right. But whatever this was in the past, you were not going to shine the way you're supposed to. Not with that. All right. Y'all are reassessing your friends. You're reassessing the people you sleep next to. You're reassessing where you live, where you work. Like, I really see you working on building the life that you actually want. Okay. Like, you know how, for example, guys, we've all been there. All right. We work at a job. We know that this isn't our job. You know what I'm saying? We know that this isn't where we're going to last or where we're going to be. You guys, now you're looking at life and you're looking at, what is it that I really want? Like, where can I go where I can be like, yes, this is it. And you can work on this and you can grow in this, and your kids can be part of this and your grandchildren can be part of this. I think that that's what you're focused on. All right. You're focused on building that life that you've always wanted, and to your terms. All right. You don't want to fucking work for that asshole that you hate anymore. You don't want to be friends with that fake ass piece of shit person anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is you guys being willing to strip everything that you need to out of your life to get what you want. And that's powerful. That's so powerful, especially me knowing how you guys love. You guys love hard. So despite how hard you're loving everything and everyone else, you're loving yourself more. And I love that for you, Scorpio. I love that for you. I had an uncle once, guys. This is my favorite uncle growing up. It's just the uncle that just gave me the, like, everybody in my family just loves him. Like, you can tell this uncle anything. Like, you could say, yo, I killed this person last week. Like, he's going to be like, oh, well, what drove you to that? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just, oh my God, he's a fucking angel. Shout out to Juan. But he came up to me years ago, and it was when I wanted to start building my business. I wanted to, be my own boss. And I had a cousin come up to me, an older cousin, and she ain't doing shit with her life. She ain't doing nothing significant. Like, I have not heard no good news. Like, this bitch be messing up. And she was like, Lisette, you want to start what? You want to start a YouTube channel? Lisette, no. You need to be practical. You need to get yourself a 9-to-5. And like, my blood started boiling. I'm like, just because you failed at your life doesn't mean that I can't follow my dream. How many subscribers? 230,000 now. Thank you. Doing this full time, getting paid more than I ever have in my life. Thank you. Anyways, my uncle caught on to that. He saw her talking to me, and he pulls me to the side right after. He was like, Lisette, you see everything that I have, the way I live. He has his own business. Like, he does exceptionally well. He's like, you remember that time where I went ghost for 2 to 3 years? I wasn't at the family functions and that or nothing. I'm like, why do you think I have what I have? He said it in the nicest, godliest way ever, because he's a very holy man. But he's like, fuck her. Fuck these people. Do what you got to do. Become who you're supposed to become. And guys, that's the part of the story that you're at right now. If you haven't already been through that. All right. This is the part where you're just like, yo, fuck everybody and everything that would get in the way of what it is that I want. I'm not here to live life in the way that other people want me to, or to be dragged down by other people's problems. Guys, we're all adults. It's not cute anymore to have those fucking problematic friends, those dramatic people in your life, or dramatic situations in your life, or like being yelled at by a boss. Like, yo, like, I feel for people who go into work, and I'm just like, yo, I don't even know how I would react if someone's like, hey, let's like, come here. I'm readying you up because you were 5 minutes late. Bitch, shut the fuck up. 5 minutes late, my ass. Fuck you. I quit. Like, yo, like, don't come to me if you guys work for someone, because my advice is always going to be quit. I have told every single person who's come to me, I'm like, quit. Start your own business, quit. And they're like, Lisette, it's not that easy. I'm like, I did it. I was not, the best student on earth. All right. I fucking like almost failed science. I wasn't that good in economics, but I'm here. Why? Because I was fucking delusional enough to believe in myself. You know what I'm saying? So like, my advice is always going to be to quit working for someone. All right. That's just my advice. But let's see, guys. Let's pull out some oracle cards, all right? And guys, if this is resonating with you so far, there's links in the description below to donate, as well as my Amazon wish list if you guys want to surprise me and bless the home. And guys, if you need your own personal reading, you can get that below on my website, highvibrationswithliz.com. All right. So let's see. And guys, stay tuned for the end bonus portion. But yeah, let's pull some oracle cards, and then we're going to do the tea portion, and then I'll get to the bonus. But I'm sitting here so nosy. I'm like, that's what happened to y'all. Like, who'd you cut off so drastically, and why? How'd they switch, or what happened? Like, let me get the chisme. We have friendship. Okay. Guilt. Chanel, that's what's up, sweetie. Grief. Okay. For some of you, maybe something happened with a friend and you feel guilty. Okay. Loneliness, worry, failure, indecision. For some of you, straight up, something happened with a friend and there could be a sense of guilt that you have. All right. Maybe something happened to someone and you feel bad about it. You feel guilty about it. Okay. Let's delve more into this. Or someone can just feel guilt or grief over something they did to you. So for some of you, this is a close friend, or this is someone that this is something or someone that's just very close to you. Okay. So under friendship, unfinished symphony. Okay. So guys, this is very specific, but I'm bringing it up because of what happened with me last month. For some of you, maybe someone passed away who was a friend, and it's just like, no, like I just spoke to them last week. They were supposed to call me back. We were supposed to have this conversation. We were supposed to talk. It could be something like, shit, maybe if I would have called them the day before, maybe, they'd still be here. So for some of you, I know that's a very specific message. All right. But for some of you, that could be what you're going through, because there's something that's unfinished within a friendship, something unfinished within something that's close to you. Why is there guilt? Spirit, show me why there's guilt. Wow. Wow. You guys feel guilty because you chose peace? And that's the fucking heart of a Scorpio. You feel guilty for letting someone go because you found peace. Wow, guys. I've never felt guilty for dropping someone if it brought me peace. Like, that's your heart? Y'all got good hearts, man. My Scorpio friend from Canada, like a month ago, she was like, so I was telling them about my best friend and she was talking about me. And I'm like, wait, I'm your bestie? And she was like, yeah, duh. And I'm just like, I cried. I'm like, oh my God. And now I feel even better to have her as like such a good friend. Oh my God. This is someone's cue to take another language. We met through Japanese online class. Our teacher's from the UK. She's in Canada. I'm in New York. And yeah, we all met. And we're all going to be in Japan together soon. So guys, learn a new language. All right. But guys, you feel guilty because you chose peace. And choosing peace means that you had to let someone go, even if it feels unfinished. You guys are like, you're too kind for your own good. All right. And I know Scorpios could be assholes, but you got to bring that side out. All right. But when you guys love, you love. Like, look at this. You feel guilty because you had to drop someone who did some corrupt shit. All right. So grief. Why is grief here? Grief. And then you have building blocks. You feel that guilty for leaving someone behind? You feel that guilty that you have to build without them? For some of you, if this is someone who passed away, I totally get it. I totally get it. Survivor's guilt. You're gone and I'm not. I'm here. And I wish you could have lived more. You know what I'm saying? But if this is someone who is alive and well, and you guys really feel this guilty, all right, guys, if you have to drop someone to get peace, and if you have to drop someone to build, then I could just imagine what type of a person this was. Why do you feel guilty? All right. For some of you, maybe it's because it's like your mom or something, or maybe it's someone that's very close to you. But with the friendship card, maybe it wasn't like family or something like that. Okay. And it's just, don't feel guilty. Guys, never feel guilty for choosing yourself. All right. And I was talking about this recently in another reading that sometimes, guys, the best thing that we can do for someone, especially if we really love them, and my God, I do this all the time. If you really love someone, guys, you have to let them go. You have to let them see what life is going to happen, or what life is going to bring them if they continue to move the way that they move. I've let go of people, guys, that I was sure, I was positive that we were going to buy mansions next to each other and we'd have matching cars, like these big ass trucks. And, we'd just be the bougiest people and we'd throw the best parties. All right. I made plans like that with people who I've had to then drop. Okay. Because their life was just chaos. And I found that when I tried helping and when I tried to point out the chaos, their love turned to hatred for me. They didn't want to be told what to do. They didn't want to be told that they were wrong. And so as much as it killed me, I had to drop these people. And sadly, their life went to shit. It was good for a little while because just like all facades last a little while. All right. But when you're faking it, baby, it's going to catch up. It's going to catch up. And these people faked it for as good as they could for a little while, but it's all shambles now. And I still got love for them. If I see them getting fucked up on the street, I'll pull somebody off of them, sure. All right. But I'm not inviting them for dinner after. You know what I'm saying? And that's just life, guys. All right. Most of the time when we're working to be our best self, if you guys really want to grow, if you really want to get out of your hometown, if you really want to make a name for yourself, if you have 5 best friends right now, be lucky if one of them is still standing by the time you make it happen. For you to do something big, you're going to have to lose some of the closest people to you. Because the closest people to you, they wrote a narrative for you. You're supposed to be this way, Scorpio. You fit in this box, Scorpio. Scorpio, what the fuck are you doing chilling right here? No. This is our box. Why are you here? You're not in the box. Oh, word? So you want to be like that? You want to act all different? Fuck you, Scorpio. I'm done with you. That's how it works, guys. All right? That's why sometimes your biggest motivators are going to be people you don't know. People on the internet. People you follow on Instagram. All right? Because they don't have you in a box and they're not going to be threatened by your growth because your growth is not a reflection on them. All right? That friend that you grew up with, y'all lived in the same town, y'all live 10 minutes away. They see you doing all their shit and they ain't doing shit. And they see you acting a little different because you have to act different. I'm sorry. If you have $5 in the bank versus $50 million in the bank, I fucking hope you act a little different. You got more responsibility. You can't just show up as the same little piece of shit girl or boy you were who didn't know shit, who was fucking up and letting all these fake ass people in. Like, no, you can't move the same way when you're successful. You think successful people move the same way as people who ain't doing shit? Absolutely the fuck not. You have to move differently. I'm not saying you got to be fake and you got to be all like up in people's faces like I'm better than you. No. But when you have a lot worth taking, you better be careful that that motherfucker going into your house is not a thief. When you have a lot to lose, you better be careful who you're telling your business to. You better fucking be careful. All right? So this is someone where you started to move different because you want different. All right, guys? If you live the life that you lived today, every single day, are you going to be proud of where you are in 5 years? You got to do something different to get a different result. Somebody saw you wanting to move differently and they're like, oh, word? Fuck your shit. Yo, y'all see Scorpio, they fake as fuck. And that hurts. That hurts. Because you got nothing but love. And now you're fake ass shit, or oh, I think I'm too good for y'all, you know? And that's how someone's gonna treat you. But guys, don't fucking feel guilty for moving different. Don't feel guilty for rising. You have to change. You think if you marry somebody when you're 25 years old and you're 45, you think you're still married to the same person? People change. That's life. All right? And people who are too fucking weak to see that, yes, you got to cut them out. Without the guilt and without the grief, guys. Don't ever feel bad because you're growing. Let this piece of shit feel bad that they ain't doing shit with their lives, okay? Unless they passed and rest in peace. But guys, higher power came up, right? Sorry, guys. This light is like terrible. So higher power came up under loneliness. Number 4. This is God separating you from this. Don't question the loneliness, all right, guys? Like something I posted not long ago on Instagram, you know, sometimes God makes you lonely so that you can finally hear him. All right, there's so much noise. Mom's advice, dad's advice, cousin's advice, sister's advice, you know, brother's advice, friend's advice, mentor's advice, boss's advice. And you have all these people shouting, and it's like, God, where are you? I can't hear you. God's like, you can't hear me? All right. Next thing you know, your friends cut you off. Next thing you know, somebody takes your position at your job. Next thing you know, your mom was talking shit about you, you know? And then you're sitting here in a room and it's mad quiet and you're just like, God, I can't believe you did this to me. And he's like, listen, listen. And you're like, what? And then in that what, you just realize you heard God. And he's like, you see, I'm not punishing you, but can you hear me now? And that's when the tears start to come down because you realize, I haven't heard your voice in so long. Oh my God. You guys are being separated from something by God himself, whatever it is you believe in, spirit. Because you're meant to do something much bigger, Scorpio. Do you feel me? Don't you fucking dare feel guilty. Don't you fucking dare grieve. Again, unless somebody passed, don't you dare feel guilty. I'm going to be pissed at y'all if you're feeling guilty. I love y'all, but I'm going to be so fucking pissed if you're feeling guilty because someone chose to be a fucking asshole and you chose to make your life better. Do not feel guilty for growing around people who refuse to. The fuck? That's their problem. That's their problem. So we got friendship and we got unfinished symphony. We have the King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups reversed, Death card. For some of you, you could have been dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Maybe that's who you're cutting off. All right. But guys, with this King of Pentacles, this is someone very successful, guys. The King of Pentacles, like, that's who you ask for a loan. That's who you ask to be your sponsor for something. That's who you ask to, like, you know, to proofread what you're doing because they figured it out. They're living well. That's whose advice you want. All right. So whether you're dropping someone who was an earth energy or you're just doing this to walk in your success, it had to happen, guys. It had to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why? Full card reverse. It would have been a fucking mistake. All right. It would have been such a fucking mistake, guys. With the full card reverse, this is hitting road blockage after road blockage after road blockage after road blockage. I don't give a fuck what kind of car you drive. Your shit's going to get fucked up eventually. Bump after bump after bump after bump after bump. There's only so much your vehicle could take. All right. So we have guilt and we have peace. The full card reversed again. The Five of Wands. Guys, this is someone problematic. This is someone making dumb-ass fucking decisions. Like, why would you feel guilty? Unless you led them to the decision. All right? Unless you led them to something. And then you found out it was bad and you got out and they stayed in. All right? That's the only way I can see y'all feeling guilty. And if that happened, that happened. But for most of y'all, you didn't wake up and put a gun to this person's head and say, hey, today I want you to make the dumbest fucking decisions you ever fucking made in your life. And they're like, oh, okay. No, they made that decision themselves. Like, they were stupid all by themselves. They made wrong moves all by themselves. We're grown-ass adults. We all got discernment. All right? If y'all can't walk into a room and y'all can't tell who don't fuck with you, you need to practice your social awareness. But Scorpios, y'all got that shit down. Come on. Come on. You know who doesn't fuck with you. Even if they smile every time they see you from fucking ear to ear, you know who doesn't like you. You know who doesn't fuck with you. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Somebody's out here making dumbass decisions. Why the fuck do you feel guilty? If you have nothing to do with this decision, if you didn't bring them there, then why do you feel guilty? I'm trying to understand. I don't feel bad for none of my ex-friends or ex-whatevers that ain't doing shit. I don't feel bad. I hope they fucking learn. But I don't feel bad at all. So we have grief and we have building blocks. Guys, why are you so like, the loyalty that you feel towards whatever this was or that you felt, it pisses me off. All right, I know that's not my place to say, but it gets me mad. Because someone doing something so wrong, like, you're just like, shit, should I build without them? Shit, should I go into my King of Wands? All right, guys, an example of this right here. Let's say Oprah gives you a call and she's like, hey, I'm doing these series of interviews for this new program that I'm going to put on my channel. Can I interview you? This is you guys thinking about this person and being like, fuck, should I take it? If y'all don't fucking meet with Oprah, if you motherfuckers don't fucking meet with Oprah, what the fuck? What kind of, like, guys, this is a no-brainer. And some of you are really sitting here like, shit, should I do this? Should I not? Should I do it? Should I not? Should I do it? Fuck them. What? Fuck them. What do you mean? Should you? Like, guys, like, I'm sorry I'm getting so into this, but this is bullshit. All right? This is bullshit. Like, you're really like, yo, should I become the best person I should be without them? You think anybody from my past who has fucked me over is a fucking thought in my mind when an opportunity is presented to me? I am going to work my ass off. I'm going to show everybody who ever fucked with me what the fuck can happen when you believe in yourself and you follow your dreams. They can hate me all they fucking want, but they will respect me. And they will be like, yo, she a bitch, but that bitch got it. I sure the fuck do. Don't you ever put some shit on the side for someone else? What? Nah. All right. We have the Seven of Wands reverse under loneliness and higher power, guys. You try to believe in this person or this thing as long as you could, but they are who they are and you can't change it. Or it is what it is and you can't change it. You got to keep it moving. Three of Wands, you're turning your back, guys, so you could expand. This person's on land. You know, you got your suitcase. You see the ship out front and you're like, shit, should I actually do this? Should I go without them? Should I go without them? Yes, the fuck you should. Okay, and think of it this way. If they do get their shit together at some point in the future and you do want to reconcile, well, at least you have somewhere to bring them. All right? But if you don't get on that ship, guys, ain't nobody going to make it. So at least be the one to make it. All right? At least be the one to bring this opportunity to your town, to your family, to your circle. All right? Do it, guys. Don't ever say no to growth. All right? Because I feel like someone betrayed you heavily, or you're feeling like you're betraying somebody by letting them go. But guys, you want to dodge the bullet. You weren't happy with the bullshit. Okay? Why do you feel that you owe someone so much? Okay, it's one thing to be the shoulder to cry on. You know, the people in our lives, they're not always going to be good. All right, duh, you know, they're not always going to be good. But guys, there are just some people in this world that are miserable beyond belief, with no intention to make their life better. Like they wake up and they choose to be in a bad mood. They wake up and they choose to like just be a shitty friend or be a shitty person. Like guys, like people who are not willing to change, we can't bend over backwards trying to change them. They got to want to change themselves first. The energy I'm picking up on is not trying to change themselves. I'm sorry. So y'all better take that ticket. Y'all better get on that ship. Y'all better take that Oprah interview. You better. All right? Don't make me knock on your door. You're going to be like, honey, hold on. Knock, knock, knock. You open the door. It's fucking high vibrations. What's up? Hey, Lucy. I heard you turn that down this morning. What's good? What y'all cooking? Can I come in? I will show up, guys. Don't make me. And y'all better be cooking. All right? Y'all better be cooking. All right, guys. So what is the tea? Karmic. Third party. All right? This is relationship lesson. So, guys, whatever or whoever you're walking away from, it was karmic, guys. It was inevitable. This fallout was inevitable, guys. Rejected family. For some of you, this is family. For some of you, this is someone that was so close that you felt like family. Okay? Maybe it says blood ties inner circle, guys. Like you're not letting go of like a person that like you talk to once every 3-4 years. Like, no, you're probably letting go of someone that like you spoke to all the time, that you were with them all the time. Okay? We have head in the clouds because they just weren't seeing life properly. Okay, guys, there comes a certain point in everyone's life where they're just like, yo, I've been fucking playing too much. I need to get my ducks in order. All right. And this person still wanted to play. All right. And playing as an adult when we don't have like our life together, it's not fun. All right. There's this TED talk I saw one time. It talks about the dark playground. It talks about having fun when you know that there's something you need to do. Have you guys ever done that? Like your friends are like, come on, please, just one day at the beach, or come on, just come over. Just it's one day, it's not gonna hurt you. And you go and you try to enjoy yourself as much as you can, but you know that this shit is due tomorrow, or you know that this thing is past due, or you know that you gotta do this, that, and the third. It's called the dark playground. All right. You guys didn't want to play in the dark playground. All right. It's like, yo, you know what? I realized that after thinking about it, it's better to play in a playground in the daytime. Yes, it is. It's much safer too. You didn't want to play in the dark playground anymore. We have ignoring, giving money, girl fight, too busy winning, fed up. You guys are growing so much. And it's going to get you to the point where if this person asks for a handout, you're going to get pissed off. Because you're going to be like, yo, I told you about this shit. You're going to be like, yo, I had the opportunity to do this, and you also had the opportunity to do this. All right, you had the opportunity to grow. All right, but you chose to play in the dark playground instead. All right, you did all these things not being stable, and now shit is catching up. All right, so someone's going to be like, yo, Scorpio, can you help me out? Because you have helped them out. Time and time again, you have helped them out. And you're like, you know what? No. And you're not saying no to be an asshole. You're saying no so that they can finally realize they got to wake up and do this shit. All right? Like, guys, there's people that I see, and we all know one person like this. We all know at least one person like this, that they just have a way of finessing people. Okay, I had someone come up to me that I don't talk to anymore, and they're like, yo, like, you're stupid. I have someone paying for all my shit. But they didn't love that person. They didn't even like that person. And to me, like in my Taurus brain, my independent Taurus brain, I'm like, that sounds fucking terrifying. The thought of relying on someone else for everything is fucking terrifying. And maybe that's my trauma, the inability to trust people. But I think it's so, like, when it comes to shit like bills and stuff, I don't trust a goddamn person. If you just happen to show up to my door, like, here's 5 stacks, put it towards bills. Shit, thanks, I'll do that. All right, I'll be so grateful. But you think I'm gonna be like, oh, Lonnie told me he was gonna pay my rent at the end of the month, and it's the 5th, and someone's like, where's Lonnie's money? And I'm just like, oh no, Lonnie will come through. It could never be me. It could never be me. All right, I could never sit down and try to learn the art of finessing people. All right, because that's terrifying. Relying on you for what I need is terrifying. I feel much better knowing that I can show up and get something on my own. Okay, and that's what it is, guys. You're fed up. Like, you are fed the fuck up. Like, it's cool to have a friend to call when you want to vent, but like, I wouldn't rely on another person to make sure my son eats. That's all I'm saying. All right, we have gossip. So guys, prepare for someone to talk a lot of shit. And it's gonna hurt because this is someone you're like, yo, what the fuck? We were day ones. And now you said what to who? That's what happens, guys. When people get used to taking and taking and taking and having your help and having your support, and one day you're like, you know what? I've gone fishing for you for the last few years. It's time for you to learn how to fish. Fuck Scorpio. Yo, can you believe that they didn't let me eat today and they said I had to fish by myself? And it's like, yeah, I'm trying to give you survival tips for yourself. So that if one day I'm not here, or if I have to take a trip, or if I have to be in another city, your ass could eat. Why would you feel guilty for wanting to show somebody how to eat? Why would you feel grief at their reaction when you know that you had good intention in your heart? Okay, that's why I don't feel bad for the people who I tried to warn and they still walked into the fire. I don't feel bad at their downfall. I don't feel bad that their life is in shambles. All right. And I'm not saying that's like, oh, yeah, I wanted them to fail. I didn't want them to fail. It breaks my heart that they're failing. But you got to let people take that plunge sometimes. You have to. You have to let people see that their ways are going to fucking destroy them. And as all that is happening, they can no longer blame you. They'll be like, oh, well, Scorpio, you could have said this or you could have said that. No, like, nah, I told you. And I removed myself. So you can't even blame me. I wasn't even there. You can't blame me. I wasn't there. All right. They're going to talk shit. All right. They're going to hate how happy that you are. All right. And this person, guys, and it could feel like overnight, they're going to feel like an alien to you. You're going to be like, yo, yesterday I can complete your sentences. Today, it breaks my heart that you're standing in front of me and I don't know who the fuck you are anymore. That hurts. It hurts, guys, when people close to us in our inner circle, when they just turn on us and it makes no fucking sense. Okay? And you see them just like, you're not even looking at them the same because they're talking shit and all this stuff and you're looking at them and like you're labeling them like a groupie. I guarantee you, whoever this person is, if it is a person, I guarantee you that they have a revolving door when it comes to friends. And if they have a long-term friend, that long-term friend is just as fucked up as they are. It's a trauma bond. Am I right or am I right? I'm right. All right, so we have plugged in. Plugged. You're ignoring them because you're plugged in, guys. All right? You're ignoring them because you're plugged in now. And it's like, the fact that you look at them and you feel like that groupie vibe when you used to look at them and he used to feel like that Snoop vibe or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever facade you felt for this person, because the beginning of the reading showed that, guys, like someone's 10 of pentacles was really 5 of pentacles. Like, it was all fucking fake. Like, whatever you found out, you're like, huh, wow, you ain't shit. Like, you found out the truth about somebody and it's like, wow, you really ain't shit. You really ain't shit. Okay. We have clout hungry. Okay. This person does everything for the wrong reasons. Like, this will be a person that's like 3 months late on their mortgage or rent, and then you go on fucking Instagram and they have these new shoes that came out that are worth like $3,000. And it's just like, wait, you did what? Like, you're about to get evicted because you wanted to flex? What? You didn't think that 3,000 should go towards your bills? What? You know what I'm saying? So it's like this person, guys, is doing so much fake shit to pretend that they have it all together. Guys, do you know the time it takes to fake that you have it all together? You can actually get it all together. And that's why, like, you lost your taste for this person. It's just gross. The lack of accountability, the fakeness, it's gross. Like, ew, who does that? Like, this triggers you. All right? And they're triggered by the fact that you're winning so much. Okay? Divination abuser. This could be someone that maybe was getting a lot of readings on you, but with divination abuser, I just feel like they knew that you may have had a certain light towards them. Okay? And they just abused that. They abused you. They abused your person. Okay? You as like your person. They abused your person. Okay? We have recalling. All right? Damn, guys, it's like you're really seeing such a different side of somebody. And now you have recalling, right? Recalling is under gossip. And gossip is under karmic. All right? So now here's where things flip a bit. Now you guys are remembering all the times that this person was putting other people down. You just never saw yourself on the other side of it. You thought that you would stay on the side where they were talking shit to you about other things. Now you're the shit that they're talking. I know each and every one of us has either seen that happen or it's happened to us. Where you're able to laugh with someone. Like, guys, I used to have a friend that their joke was, I'm so toxic. I'm so toxic. And I'd always laugh. I'm like, oh, we toxic. Until the day I realized, like, I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, you're toxic. Like, it wasn't even like some funny, like, talking about like a future meme type shit. Like, they were really toxic. And it didn't register until the toxicity was aimed at me. Okay? And that's what you guys have to prepare yourself for, because that toxicity that you saw them putting out, guess who's the target now? But guess who doesn't have to listen to the shit? If they don't feel guilty and they move forward with the opportunities given to them. They can talk all the shit that they want, guys, but real recognizes real. All right? Somebody who is spiritually evolved, someone who is successful in their life, someone who has been through shit and has done the work, they're going to be able to see right through that bullshit. And I think one of the biggest lessons that we have to learn in life is that we got to stop trying to defend ourselves. All right? I know that there's some of you right now that you can walk into a room of people talking shit and you can out each and every fucking person there. All right, that's happened to me too. Some funny shit happened, right? And it's something where I could have literally, I had proof to destroy every single person that came against me. And you know what? I'm like, I took it as a compliment that a group of people was against me, and they did a lot of things against me on purpose. Like, I took that as a compliment. I'm like, y'all gathered for me. And y'all don't fuck with me. So imagine what people would do that actually fuck with me. And I'm like, you know what? God, I'm going to let that slide. God, the only thing I ask you is let them have front row seat tickets when it's my time. I want it to be right in front of them, God. I want it to be right in front of them. Trash. Basura. All right? They hate that you're happy, guys. They hate that you're walking towards happiness. All right? And you're recalling how trashy this person has been at times. But again, for some of you, it just wasn't towards you. But now it is. Hamster wheel. All right? They don't even know who you are anymore. You don't even know who they are anymore. But one thing is that the trash is in a hamster wheel. So guys, just envision that. Imagine putting trash in a hamster wheel. How gross is that gonna be? Like literally trash just like being thrashed around. Like that's just gonna be gross. Who wants to be in a hamster wheel of trash? Entrapment. Like what's that Korean show, guys? Come on, you know the one with the players, the green jumpsuits. What's the name again? Somebody, quick. What's the name again? What's the name? What's the name? It's at the roof of my tongue. Come on, come on. Come on, guys. What's the name again? What is it? The Korean game show, guys. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Green jumpsuit. White stripes on the side. Squid Games. Yes, thank you. What they're going through is on some Squid Games type of shit. All right? Imagine a huge hamster wheel. People are just running on it, and there's trash. Like, it's rolling towards you, and then when it gets to the top, it's dropping. Like, y'all don't want to be part of that? Y'all don't want to be part of that? All right? The pressure is on somebody, but you're plugged in, so you don't have that same pressure. Okay? We have lonely. So the person who was taking, the person who was desperate for attention, the person who wanted to look fucking cool, look at where they're left. Because that's what happens when you're fake as shit and you hurt the people that are in your corner. You're going to end up by yourself. And guys, even I notice shit like that. Let's say I'm dating somebody and they're like, yo, this has been my best friend since we were 3. Like, I love them. Like, I call their mom and they call my mom. If I see them do something really fucked up to that friend one day and it's uncalled for, like the friend didn't ask for it, I'm going to be like, oh, that's funny. Like, I'm out. Are you kidding me? Like, yo, if you can do that to your day one, what the fuck are you going to do with me when you're done? You know what I'm saying? Like, guys, we can't trust people like this. Y'all see people trashing somebody who was very close to them, somebody that helped them, somebody that was in their corner. You better look at that fucking individual and you better look at their morals and their choice and their priorities. You know what I'm saying? Dirty offer. All right, so someone's going to make you some piece of shit offer because they're desperate, they're lonely, they ain't shit. And you're moving in silence. Like, that's going to be your response. You're responding with silence. And honestly, like, they're thinking back on everything that they had with you. And they're going to be so fucking triggered that your response is no response. But you guys got to do what you got to do. Whoever, whatever this is, you guys didn't decide to drop this from one day to the next. Like, you saw a lot of fucked up things. All right? This is some shit like finding out like your friend raped somebody or finding out like your friend killed like 3 people. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to look at you the same. You think if I'm good friends with the guy and I hear that he raped somebody, I'm going to be like, oh, well, maybe you were just a little drunk. I'm going to fuck him up. I'm going to call my cousins and I'm going to fuck him up. I'm going to fuck him up and never talk to him again and call the cops while I'm at it. If people want to be friends with me, if people want a yes man, I'm not the person. All right? And you guys are like that too. We can't be out here friends with people who just want yes men, who just want validation. If I can't tell you you fucking up, you can't be in my circle. And I know y'all feel that too. If you guys can't tell somebody that they're fucking up and they can't take it well, they can't be in your circle. How scary is it to be around a person that cannot accept corrective criticism? All right. All right, guys. What a reading. All right. So we have 90 of you in the room. Let's get to a bonus. All right. I am thinking of a number from let me just think of the number I want first. From 20 to 50. The first person to get it, I will pull a few cards for you. From 20 to 50. Reflection and progression, number 37. Reflection and progression. All right, my love. Let's see what is going on with you. Reflection and progression. Sorry, guys. Number 27. 37, I mean. I'm sorry. Reflection. No, 27. 27. Reflection and progression. So we have the High Priestess reversed. Okay. And again, this is for reflection and progression with number 27. All right. The Tower card. The King of Pentacles. The Death card reversed. The Nine of Wands. So reflection and progression. All right. Your life has been changing tremendously. Okay. Because of something that you're not 100% over, you're unsure whether or not, or you're unsure with how you want to move forward. Okay. Because there's something, sweetie, that you're still kind of holding on to here. Like with that Nine of Wands, the number of completion is 10. So you're holding on to like the last thread of something. Okay. And life is changing and you're not over this. And you know that inevitably you have to cut this out in order to get this new beginning. All right. And you know that in order to be at your strongest, you have to let this go. Do y'all see how this is resonating? Let's pull you a few more cards. Okay. The Emperor reversed, the Magician reversed. Right? Somebody who's being fake, dishonest, they had tricks up their sleeves. Somebody was manipulating you at a time where you're just trying to grow, you're just trying to do well. Okay? So although you're not over it, Spirit says work. Work anyways. Work, work, work. Do it. All right? Get this done. All right? We have the Three of Swords. It's going to break your heart to let something go, but it's time to let it go. You can't grow there no more, sweetie. It's time to put this in the past and take these new opportunities coming in. Will it try to come back? Absolutely. And what Spirit's saying? To not take the conflict back into your life, all right? Decide to be in hermit mode for a little bit so you can embrace this new beginning. Stand your ground. Don't feel bad. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel grief. Do it. All right. My loves, if you would want your own personal reading, check out my website, guys. I have readings that range from all prices, so I make sure that everyone can afford something. All right. I love you guys so much. Scorpio, don't you fucking dare pass up this opportunity. I'm going to be so pissed off if I hear y'all did. Take care.